What is Wishloop Engage? Watch this short video and find out more. Hi, it's Doug Prentice from the Marketing Generator here. Here we are back at the Wishloop dashboard. Today we're going to look at the Wishloop Engage function, which is the one which gives you pop-ups coming onto your page. You can time when these come in, how long they stay for, etc, etc. But let's get to the beginning. Let's click on the actions, then engage, and then we'll go to create new campaign. Let's choose one of the popular ones here as a good example. Let's have a look at this one, 40% off, get my discount code. Okay, select. Now this is going to pop up at a time of your choosing on your web page. You can choose which web page, etc. We'll go through that in another video. But in terms of setting up the pop-up on its own, the first thing you do is you come to this page here. On the left hand side you have all your components and various actions, and on the right hand side you have the information relating to whichever piece of the project you're working for at present. If I click on my discount, you see that changes, 40% off, get my discount code. No thanks, I'll purchase with the full price. They all change as you go along. We've chosen this one because it's a good example of a two-step. The first step that your site visitor will see is this one. When they click on get my discount code, it takes them to step 2. So you're getting the micro commitment here, you're getting the initial interest from get my discount code. They will then go to the opt-in page, which your discount is ready, give your name, email address, subscribe, and it's emailed to you. Let's go back to the initial pop-up. All of these functions are variables, so if you get your click on your discount is ready, double click on that, you get the text editor where you can change the color. That's on 30. You can change the font size, make it 40 if you want. Let's have a look at that. See that bit bigger. Similarly with 40% off, you can change the color by lighting it, going to the text color button here and choosing whichever color you would prefer. So you could change it to whatever, but we'll leave it as is for the time being. Get my discount code. You can change almost everything about this box here. The icon color, the icon size, there's no icon in this particular one, I can see. Background color, click on here, and start off by moving this one. As you can see, change the color through all the options that are available. There, we'll get back to roughly where it was before. I think it was something like that. Here, the border around the box you can change. You can have dashed, solid, dotted, double. Totally up to you which one you choose. We'll go back to the original dashed. The border color, again, you can change as whatever you want it to be. To remember where we were before with that one, leave it like that. The corners you can change. Now if you notice, if I click up on this, you'll notice the corners becoming slightly rounded, more into a lozenge shape, and as we go back on negative, we go back towards a more rectangular shape. On the settings side, the next step is the opt-in. So step to go to. So this is on the initial step. When your visitor clicks on this on your site, it will take them to the opt-in step, which is, just to show you it, is that one there. Go back to the initial. This text box again you can change as we change the icon in it, entrance animation. So if you want, you can have it bouncing, you can have it flashing, you can have it pulsing, rubber band effect, or a shake effect. All the things to grab attention when this comes up on the page. The style, again, background color you can change. We've got it transparent there. You can change icon sizes, colors, etc., whichever you prefer. Let's go back to settings. You can arrange it exactly where you want within it by using the size and the position. Personally, I find it much more convenient to use the sizing like that, and the positioning by clicking on it, and then you can move it around to where you want it and sort of fiddle about with it to your heart's content. Okay, moving on to step 2, the opt-in. Again, these text boxes are the same as previously. On this box, for the subscribe box, you can choose a variety of skins for the subscribe. I'll try and click through them. Skin 1 goes to more rectangular. Skin 2, slight variation. Skin 3, again, it's all slight variations on the same theme depending on the layout you prefer for it. Let's go back to the basic one. Your name fields, got name and email here, so you can have email only, name and email. The background color you can change, the text color you can change, the submit button color you can change as before. Just click on it and alter it as you choose. All these text boxes remain the same. Going on to settings, you can sign up in an external service, which will be your autoresponder service. There is the option of an internal database, should you choose. If you're using an external service, I use ActiveCampaign because I think it's absolutely marvelous and so versatile. So you put in the API you get from your autoresponder provider, and then when you click on this, all your lists will automatically come up. So you can choose which list you send it to. You can add to multiple lists. You can then submit, after it's submitted, you can redirect to a thank you page, or you can do another step, or just close it down. Should you choose a thank you page, pop the URL in there. If you want a checkbox, click yes in there, and you get a checkbox come up, or it should come up, probably just dark, and you can input your text in there for what you choose, something to keep you GDPR compliant. Names and face holders, so you can change what text is in there. So you could change that, say, to subscribe now, should you choose. Okay, now one thing to remember as you go along is to use the save button, because the danger is you do something wrong, you make a mistake, as we all do at times, and you lose the whole thing. So I would greatly advise you to save it as you go along. Just click the save button, it will come up here, your changes were successfully saved. So at least you know the work you've done is saved. You can view how it looks on a PC screen or on a phone or tablet. On the phone or tablet, you have the opportunity to move things around. So you get headlines and you move them just by grabbing them and sliding it to a different position, and you'll see that's just changed that slightly. We'll move it back down again and it's back to where it was. So get back to the edit suite here. What else can I tell you? These are movable. You can, the components which you can add should you choose. I mean, if you want to add a photograph in, you would just click on photo media, grab the image, drop it down into there, let it go, double click on it. That would take you through to the image library where you have all the images that are provided by Wishloop, plus you can add your own by drag and drop your image in here and insert the image, but we won't at this time. And to get rid of anything, just click on the green rubbish. You will be asked, do you wish to delete this element? Okay, and there it's gone. Right, that's pretty much how you set up the Engage campaign. One thing, if I go back to the beginning, go back to the background, you get the pop-up background darkness. So you can, if I put plus this, it does get a bit darker, and minus. So you can change the darkness altogether. Background color you can change. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's it for the engagement function of Wishloop. I hope you've enjoyed this and found it interesting. If you have any questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. That's all for today. Thanks again. This is Doug Prentice from the Marketing Generator signing off. Bye bye now. If you want to know more about Wishloop, just click the link below.